Every other sin in this series walks through one open door. Today, we're going to talk about that door. Hi, I'm Klint Kendrick, and welcome back to the Master Your Merger video blog. Today's sin is the one that makes all of the others possible, which is why I want you to take it seriously, even though it sounds boring. And that's skipping the validation step. The pattern doesn't really change. You get an output from the tool, it looks reasonable, you're under a lot of time pressure, so you move forward without checking it against the source document. That single skipped step is the line between a practitioner who uses AI and a practitioner who depends on it. And it is always the first thing to get cut when a deal speeds up. Not because anyone is lazy, but because checking feels like friction, and the deal feels like it can't afford friction. That instinct is exactly backwards. Let's talk about somewhere I've seen this go wrong. Day 12 of a 14-day diligence window. The AI cites Section 3.2 of the severance plan, but you don't go open Section 3.2. The summary says the two plans are similar, so you don't spot check the vesting schedules. The compliance scan flags 4 risks, and you accept all 4 without testing whether or not they're even in the document. Every one of those skips feels tiny in the moment. None of them feels like the day you got burned, but stack them up, and the cumulative skip is precisely how a material issue slips past you and lands on the other side of close, where it's going to cost you 10 times more to fix. So what are the practical takeaways? Well, first, make the validation non-negotiable. Build it into your process as a required step, not a nice to have that you'll do when there's time, because there's never time. Honor the citation. If the tool points you to Section 3.2, you open Section 3.2. If what's there doesn't match, you just caught something that could have cost you the deal. Borrow the expertise you lack. If validating a point is outside your wheelhouse, bring in the person whose wheelhouse it is. And reframe it in your head. You're not doing the work twice. You're doing the thinking part thoroughly and the typing part faster. Validation discipline runs through my whole book, The HR Practitioner's Guide to Mergers and Acquisitions Due Diligence. If you want the full framework, it's on Amazon. Next time, what happens when the tool doesn't just miss something, it invents something and says it with a straight face? We call that hallucination.